Yeah, turn it up. Money don't sleep. We do it different. Yeah, fast car, money move, wrist froze, on chain too. Bad ones in the cool. Why the capital circulate? We don't lose. Late nights, liquidity, private keys, security. Life good, yo steady. Money working while she next to me. Pull up clean, city glow. Engine roar portfolio. She like vibes, I like flow. Every dollar gotta know where it go. Bank slow, I move fast. Phone buzz, yield in the past. Did the work, then the craft. Now the money double back like that. New watch, but I didn't splurge. Ran the plate, then I reimbursed. Assets first, then the urge. If it don't multiply, it don't deserve. They chase highs, I chase dreams. They want love, I build machines. Fast car, money move, wrist froze, chain two, bad ones, in the cool. While the capital circulate, we don't lose. Late nights, liquidity, private keys, security. Life good, yield steady. Money working while she next to me. Self custody, no leash. Every move signed by me. Wrist defined, rules clean. I don't gamble, I scheme. Lend it out, bring it home. Borrow smart, never overloan. While we toast, funds grow. Different lifestyle when the cold runs slow. They talk price, I talk flow. They need banks, I don't know. Whole system in my phone. If it's locked, I leave it alone. Money in motion, that's the way. If it's idle, it's a way. Fast car, money move, on chain life, no excuse. Private plays, private views. We don't wait, we execute. Yeah, fast car, money move. You'll stay up, never lose. Luxury and latitude. Money moves, how I choose. Lifestyle funded by systems. Welcome to the other side. We're live.
GM. Let's get a little audio check. Check. Looks good. Let's check the stream. Make sure that looks good. Are we live? We should be live. We're live. Let's check audio. One sec. Oh, it's cold. GM. Yeah, we're locked. Okay. Parker Ray, Jake Gordon, locked in.
We're in America, guys. We're in Kansas, Missouri. We've been to Vegas. We've been to Salt Lake City. And now we're in the Boathouse, right?
Lake House. Yeah,
Lake House, right? So it's sunny, but it's cold. We've got hoodies on. And we're going to talk about, you've been in crypto for 4 years.
About 4 years now.
I've been in crypto for almost 6 years. And we've learned a fucking shit ton of lessons. We've had failures, we've had wins, we've had losses. We were obviously at Vegas. We've seen a lot of stuff there.
Seen a lot of losses.
Yeah,
I don't know.
A little bit of gains, but like we obviously seen Michael Saylor. He was speaking. I don't know what he was pitching. You knew. Stretch.
Yeah.
So I guess we're going to talk about, how we monetize our assets and everything right with crypto, everything wrong with crypto, and how to get ahead, how to win.
Let's lock in.
Okay,
why don't you go first? I mean,
you
started
started
first.
See, I'm always first. Okay, so I've been in crypto for 6 years. Started investing in crypto in 2020, making a lot of money in ecom. So I guess I was a business owner. We've had guys in our group that have been business owners that are wanting to get in crypto, and made a lot of money on paper in 2021. You were not involved in that run?
No.
How did you miss it? 2021.
A little bit of Dogecoin, but not like crypto guy.
Yeah, 2021 run was crazy. And then lost it all on paper. Lost it all to Celsius as well. And I got to the stage in 2023 where I was like, I can't do this again, but I still wanted to invest in crypto. And then we started to monetize in 2024 after meeting you. You were one of our probably first 100 members of my old group. Taught us DeFi. We didn't believe what you were talking about. We didn't know what you were talking about. And in 2020, didn't know what you were talking about. It's probably how some of you guys feel right now. What is DeFi? It doesn't sound too good to be true. Like when we explain DeFi to like even your stepmom and dad ears. Just like, probably, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Right? A little bit. So just like if he was telling me about real estate, I would, what are you talking about? I only know to put a person in the property and rent it. Building a house is a different game. 2024 was great. Good pools, bad pools. I was in Dubai for a lot of the year. 2025 really honed down. In 2026, obviously I've started this portfolio for some guys to look at. He went to Koh Samui, and here we are today. So I really genuinely think if you're a hodler in crypto, I mean, think about our last 10 guys that probably joined, especially the guy yesterday or when we were in Vegas 2 days before that. He was in crypto for 9 years, 2017.
It's a long ass time.
2017. Was he a retired vet that you guys say?
Yeah, veteran.
Yeah, and he just wants to buy back time with his family. So he's been in crypto for 9 years, longer than me, almost combined together the same amount of time. And he's I guess up a little bit, but not really. And yeah, we just taught him what we know. So that's basically what we do. We monetize assets we hold. Crypto doesn't have to be buy and fucking panic. Can you share screen? Perfect analogy here. Just have a look at this. I'm making a video when I get back to the UK. And I'm not finished this video, but I just want to, this is how most guys probably feel. This is how the guy felt that was 9 years in the game. Bunch of coins, just stuck, hopeless, right? And it's not to be like a bad word, oh, I'm helpless, hopeless, but like that's how he was feeling. That's how I was feeling. And in clarity, like monetize your Bitcoin, monetize your XRP, monetize your Ethereum, Solana. It doesn't really fucking matter. And then you get freedom, It doesn't have to be this guy. Freedom for you could just be quitting your job. Freedom for you could be buying a nice car. Freedom for you could be whatever it needs to be, but it's just all about you still want to be a hodler, but we need to get money back. And then a bunch of wins, etc., that I'm going to be showing on the video. So for me, it's one of the best things that I've ever done, because I can't imagine the clarity if I didn't have DeFi with my crypto in 2026, because I would still be a little bit panicky. I wouldn't really feel as secure with my gains. And again, going back to even just giving you a little bit more, the portfolio that we started back in Feb, the maths on this are crazy. I'm making a video on this as well. I'm up $29,000. Ethereum is the exact same. It's crazy. It's Ethereum since February. If you go back to that date, Ethereum is the exact same price. So that was zero. The hodler on this would be only up $10,000 because I bought most of the Bitcoin that I did in Avi at 63. So that'd be up 10. But there's an extra 20 grand that just came from the fees. Borrowing against Bitcoin. So, months down the line from this only being 3 months, I think it's going to be a crazy story on what you can do. So, yeah, there you go. Take it away.
It just depegs your exposure and your need for the assets to perform in any kind of way. You don't need them to go up. You don't need them to go down. You don't need them to go sideways. When I was getting started years ago, it was the whole buy and hold, the hodler mentality, which is something that it's exactly how everyone gets started, whether it's Bitcoin or Ethereum, or you just, because most of us are looking to make more money, especially at the beginning, if you have a lower capital amount, you start taking on so much more risk. And that loses you money in the long run because you're buying assets that aren't going to any longer win for sure. Or while you're holding for those crazy upsides, your downside goes from, okay, you lost 50% on Bitcoin to you lose 80, 90, 95% on your altcoins. And so the game is just so much different. And when I went down that DeFi rabbit hole, as we say, and I started learning to monetize, it really changed my whole investing thesis. And even what I held, I got rid of a lot of the shit because I no longer needed it, because I was making cash off of the assets I truly believed in. The ones that are risky, I was able to make cash and monetize those. So even though it's a lot more volatile, there's still cash flow coming in every day, and it just changes the game. It changes the game completely. It depegs you from the price of the assets. And so we can sit here where Bitcoin's still at, it's doing nothing. It's just going sideways. We're in that lower 60s all the way up to the 80K range. We're just ranging between there, and you're making money every day. You're making it every day. So it just gives you more time to DCA your favorites. It gives you more time to create a treasury of USDC and stable coins or gold if you're worried the market's going to go down like 40, 45K Bitcoin. It gets rid of the worry because you have an online income from this online crypto business that you built that just sets you free. So when you're looking to get started in crypto and the goal is to get rich to give you freedom, even if you just 5x your crypto and then you look to sell it, now you're sitting on cash. It's like, well, now what? It's probably, you turn 100K to 500K, it's a lot of freedom it's going to give you, but it's not truly going to set you free because now it's like, now what? Versus when you have the consistent cash flow always coming in, plus the asset appreciation, that's what's truly is going to give you the life that you're looking for. You're hedging into the side.
No, but it's a real thing. It's a real thing, right? So you guys, what's up, Intro Good? What's up, boys? Yo, it's been ages. It has been a while. I've been fucking traveling so much, and the travel doesn't stop because in 2 days I'm traveling again. I'm going back to the UK, so it has been a lot, but it is what it is. That's what we do. How can I learn how to stake crypto? Staking crypto is completely different what we do, but if you want to stake crypto, you can go and do that on most exchanges, I guess, but you're not going to get paid as handsomely as you can do. And feels like it's been years. It's not been years, bro. It's been like fucking 4 days. Calm the fuck down. Anyways, what else was I going to show? I mean, I'm building a bunch of presentations here. I can kind of give you, like, here's the photos aren't loading, but yeah, last month, this is going to be another video I'm going to do in, 1 month update from the 126 to 132. That's an extra $6,000. A little bit of Bitcoin appreciation there as well with the loan, but it's just like, this is constantly compounding. And again, for me, it's not how much dollar value. That's cute. That's nice. It's really how much Bitcoin. I wish I could log my Avi, but I just can't be arsed right now. It's just really like I went from less than a Bitcoin to over 1 Bitcoin right now, which is crazy, right? You can only see how down the line with Bitcoin. We believe it's going to go up forever. It's going to have dips along the way. But if you can get in that mentality, and maybe you do get to the stage where you can start taking money off the table, and maybe it's a 50% strategy, you're doing the 50% flywheel to Bitcoin, putting that against, Avi if you want to do it that way. And then you're also taking some profits out. I have a big step here. It's like, how do you really make the fucking money? Be Mr. Monopoly Man. Step 1, just run pools and collect fields and sell to USDC. This is what I'm doing. This is, you're doing a little bit different, but some of the guys are doing, it doesn't really matter. You get the freedom. Step 2, monthly buy BTC. So I'm going to be, I should have already done that right now, but obviously we're here right now, so I'm not really at time. But this is the time where we do that. We've just went into May, so I'm going to be doing this probably after the stream. Step 3, supply that BTC into Mr. Avi. Step 4, borrow it. You don't like Mr. Avi?
It's just funny. I like it.
Mr. Avi looks exactly like the ghost here, like the energy drinks here. It's kind of cool. We need to brand that. Imagine having an energy drink called Mr. And it does give you energy. Think about it. Born against that. Step 5, take that USDC and funnel back into pools. Rinse and repeat. This is a slower way. You could obviously just compound, etc., etc. But this is the way I do it because I still want to accumulate. I want all the sats. I want all the Bitcoin. You don't have to do it this way. But if you get to a big enough portfolio, you can do some mad stuff, madman stuff. So it's just about context. Here's the portfolio month 1, 104 was the total month. We scaled to 110, 119, and now we're at 132. And here we be. Pretty happy. I'm pretty fucking happy. And there's a lot of hodlers, I would say, in the Vegas conference, for context. Vegas last year, $110,000.
They didn't even have the sign this year. They knew better. They didn't have the sign.
Yeah, me and the guys were looking for a photo to take the yearly tradition. But obviously, Bitcoin's it was 78, 76. I don't know, but it's about $30,000 plus down from last year. So if you can just think about being a hodler in Bitcoin, this doesn't include some of the altcoins that you guys are in. Let's be real. This is Bitcoin. How much is fucking Rave down? Zero. Like, this is talking about Bitcoin. So it's just like the hodlers from last year, unless they were buying sellers or not hodlers, they have lost money on paper. Now, they will make money in the long term, but they're going to have the harsh reality of having to sell that Bitcoin. Then what? And what? What did they do? They've lost the asset.
Question.
So, yeah. Take it away.
Yeah, I think the then what question is one of the nice things that it solves because there's always an answer. And that's why I've been talking to a lot of the guys in the 10K fast track lately is that we have an answer for everything. If the market goes down, we have the strategies for that. How you can move your positions around, loop things around, take out short strategies, go neutral. If the market's moving up, it's a little bit of a simpler strategy, right? Most of the time, you're just making money. You're taking profits. Finally taking profits. And honestly, it's harder when the market goes up. I would say, because then at some point that question does become then what? Like how much of my core assets am I selling? Your pools are finally selling for you. That's fantastic. But that's the hardest question is then what? And when you're running the infinite game, like we're playing the infinite flywheel, where you're lending your treasury assets, you're borrowing against them and you're monetizing those, the game never truly has to end. Because your assets are still appreciating. You can choose what amount to sell. You can then borrow more if you have increased equity if you need to, or reposition the cash your pool's DC'd out of to other lending positions. Still maybe less fees at that point, but you're still making money. And it's about keeping the money moving. Your money works for you, and then the game never has to end. Whereas if you're just playing traditionally, the game's either ending because you finally sold everything, and then, okay, now what? Well, because you have nothing left. So the game ends. When you play it this way on assets that are going to win, stuff you can actually believe in long-term and bet the house on, the game never ends.
Okay, let's answer a popular question. It seems like I'm getting blasted with this question. We're talking about staking, right? So let me chuck this to you. because I think people are getting confused. And again, there's nothing wrong with staking. You're still doing a little bit, but it's just like we've had a lot of guys that have staked crypto that have kind of like thought that we were going to teach them how to stake crypto, right? So here's the exact question. You know, I have no crypto at the moment. It's a brand new guy. Congratulations for being here. I want to learn what can I stake, where can I stake, and what asset is worth staking to where, again, the question we're trying to answer is how can I make some income, right? So how would you explain staking versus what we do?
I would say staking is very entry level, and it's not, is it worth staking? It's every asset you have that can be staked, you probably should be staking. And the reason there is a staking reward is because the token, it's going to have an inflation, a native inflation to it. It's like Solana. If you're holding a big bag of Solana and it's not staked, or it's not liquid staked, or it's not lent out to earn the similar or better yield, you're losing to inflation on the asset itself. So you're already losing. So if it has the ability to be staked, you should. I prefer liquid staking because you don't have to have those 3 to 7 day Cosmos ecosystem 21 day on staking time. It's horrendous. So I do prefer liquid staking, but it's very, very simple. When you buy your, let's say Solana, you buy Solana on Coinbase, you can just stake it there. If you have it in a wallet, you can usually stake it to different protocols or within the Phantom app itself. Liquid staking is even easier. You just swap it to the liquid stake token like Jupe Sol or Jito Sol. But it's very different. You're getting rewards for staking to the network, whereas what we do, we're getting paid interest from people borrowing the token if we're lending, for example. Or if it's liquidity pools we're running, we're getting paid swap fees from people using our liquidity to buy and sell things. So it's much, much different. And usually the APRs doing what we do are a lot better. Because Ethereum, you're going to get like 2%. Solana, you're going to get like 7%. Sui's like 3 or 4%. So staking's not going to, it's very entry level. It's good to do. It's 100% better than doing nothing, and you should. But you just leave a lot of money on the table.
Yeah, great to see you, Sean. Good to fucking see you. We get to get that call. So another great comment on with staking is not only do the pools on average pay much better than staking, you're going to be able to exit anytime. This is a big one with staking. With staking your funds, they can be locked up for 3 days, 20 plus days. We've seen, coins like, I don't want to chuck Hex in the fucking game, but I think that was 2 to 3 years where Richard Hart went to jail and ran away with your Hex and he swapped it to Ethereum. It's not an allegation. But some of these coins you have to stake for years. What if the coin tanks? What if you have a fucking emergency? What if you have a bill? Like with what we do with, especially Avi, it's like, you always, if you have an Emergico kind of hospital bill or whatever, you can unlock that against your Bitcoin. You can unlock that. With the staking, you don't get that. Not only are you not going to get paid as much, you're letting really the exchanges go and use that money to go and milk more from them and then pay you a little fucking slither. But you don't get that flexibility if you want to leave and it's 30 days plus. You might be sitting at 27 days ready on stake, and then something might happen to that token. So, yeah, we will. And it also pays nothing, like this guy says here. How was Vegas? Vegas was good. It was different than last year. It was
much colder.
Yeah.
Much colder this year.
A lot of fucking crazy people in a good way. It reminds me like Thailand. If Thailand was, you know what I mean?
Fact.
Like, yeah. Good places to eat. A lot of guys, we had like 6 or 7 guys come out. We did some ATVs, we did some VR, we did a shot, we did some go-kart, and obviously one. We did an escape room. We failed at that. We love escape rooms. Was that your first escape room?
No, but it's been a long time.
Okay.
It's the hardest one.
Get yourself in escape rooms with some guys, man. I'm telling you, it's the most funnest thing. Yeah, it was good. But it was different. The next BTC conference is in Nashville. If you guys don't know, tickets are $199. I think currently right now. So if you want to go, the $199. And that'll be fun. I might get Nick to come and make some vlogs with us again. How can I do research on finding the right pool? What is the important things to look for? And what is important to you when staking? So I don't stake. I don't know if you do. I think you do a little bit. So there's nothing for me.
Liquid stake Sol.
Yeah.
Liquid stake Sui, maybe.
With pools, the kind of best piece of advice I can give you is obviously watch his channel, Parker Ray, watch my channel, maybe watch some other guys in the game. But we always teach you guys for most assets, come to a platform called VFAT, VFAT.io/yield. You're looking at farms and pools. And this is going to be way too complex for this video, but really you're just trying to find the assets in your portfolio. I know you don't have a portfolio yet, but if you're thinking about just investing, maybe you pick up some Ethereum, some Solana, stick with the blue chips first because you don't have any crypto. That's what you said. And then you just want to start typing some stuff in. So I'm running Ethereum USDC pools primarily right now, just because I just trust Ethereum being around. I don't want to hold a coin. Like the better example is a lot of guys run the Rave. Was it Rave DAO or something? Is that what it was called?
Yeah,
the coin
like
went.
that, yeah.
Basically, it paid great at the time for a week or two when it started to dump,
Then nuked.
and then nuked. So there's no amount of APY, how much fees you're going to get, that can save you on that, right? Because if it goes down 99.9%, well, it doesn't really fucking matter at that point. So we would recommend. I know you don't have a portfolio, but for guys that do have a portfolio, look at your bag, look at your portfolio, and just start typing things on VFAT, obviously ranges, etc., and just think, okay, what can I plug in with $100, $100? Set yourself up a MetaMask, a Rabbit wallet, whatever you want to do, and just leave it for 3 to 5 days. And finally, you made maybe a couple of dollars, maybe $5, not $100, and then it just becomes a maths game, and you've unlocked that income when you've been a hodler for years. So, yeah, of course. We all chat soon. Awesome. So yeah, get yourself started. The best thing to do is just come on VFAT. You can use other platforms like Orca for Solana. Turbo Finance is good for guys holding SUI. But most of you guys are going to have some sort of coin where you can literally come on VFAT under Farms or Pool and just type in ETH. Let's just say USDC. And just get your feet wet, man. That's the hardest thing. Most people just are scared to start.
And you can go direct to the pool from here in VFAT, which is why it's so nice. Any EVM chain, any Ethereum layer 2, a lot of layer 1 compatibility like Modad chains, for example. If you don't like this, you can look on DeFi Llama. It's going to scan every blockchain for you for what you're looking for. So it's going to, and then have a hot link to the website where you can actually deposit. So just make sure you're on high TVL platforms to get started. Make sure it's legit projects like Jake was saying. If you're on SUI, be looking at like Turbos and Cetus. If you're on Solana, look at Orca, Radium, etc. So just, but if you are on the Ethereum chain, this is going to be a nice, just everything's right there for you.
Yep.
Already vetted.
You can also use VFAT of all the pool information, looking up for pool, etc. These guys have already made. Yeah, so you've probably made 50 plus videos in this. I've probably made about the same. So just go back and watch our channels if you want more in depth. So you're going to watch this live stream again. Just go back and watch a couple of our live streams, or maybe some of the more like evergreen long form videos, and just get yourself started. And then just set yourself a goal. We are on May 1st. So my challenge to you is by next Friday, have at least 2 pools open. And if you're struggling along the way, when I'm back in UK and he's going to be a live stream as well, just jump on our live streams. Like we will help you for free. We will give you the information for free. We just sell if you want to get more hands-on with us. So it doesn't really matter to us. So just jump in, get yourself started. And then by next Friday, if you don't have a pool, you're not fucking serious. It's as simple as that. But yeah, awesome. Sean, you can also get started with Abby. Yeah, Abby's like next kind of level. We always recommend doing pools first, and then you can really unlock, as he likes to frame it, the infinite game, which is where it gets really fun. So, yeah. Literally, $10, $100, $50. Do it.
Mississippi Delta, what's good, brother? What's up, man? Good to see you.
Ah, what a good comment. Come on,
What a good
Mississippi.
comment.
Get some fucking comments in there, bro. I will be back in the UK. Stop asking me when I'm coming back, and stop saying I've been away for ages. It's been 4 days. Maybe it's been longer. I don't know. When are you coming back to Thailand?
The plan's October.
Because everybody's asking me when I'm coming back to Thailand. So
Yeah, I thought you were going back sooner.
yeah, but it's just like I could, but it's like I'm going to have to come back. I'm going to go to Europe as well. I don't know. But yeah, that's the plan. We also, I know you're going to say something there. I caught you off breath. We also need recommendations. Okay, this is a shout out to you guys. America guys, where should we hold the next mastermind?
We're thinking Clearwater.
I don't know what that is. So whatever that is, we're planning a sick villa like the Koh Samui one. And then UK, for me, it's obvious. It has to be either London or Scotland. I want to do Scotland. And a lot of guys in our group are thinking Scotland as well. So that makes it really fucking easy for me. And in Asia, it has to be one of the islands again. I think Phuket this time. I think Phuket. Because we had a sick villa last time. It wasn't big enough to house the 9 or 10 guys we had, but we can definitely find one. So that's one of the things that we like doing as well. Not only, like we had a guy there called Joe. He's had crypto for 6-7 years, kind of like me. Little kind of smaller bag, but still 20 or so grand. And like, he just didn't make anything for himself. He was from the UK. So we got him inside. We obviously shook hands with him at the mastermind. He was a friend of our other friend as well, which made it super easy to connect. And we unlocked that for him. So there's a lot of crypto portfolios that you guys have that can unlock that income from you. It might not be $10,000 a month yet, but it's probably for most of you guys at least a couple of $1,000s, which is crazy to think about, that every single month that you let this slide past. And we're giving you all for free. That every single month you're just letting that sit away. Panicking, should I buy, should I sell? And you can buy for free using your portfolio. So yeah, the really next best thing for guys on the fence is just literally get started.
I only deal with Bitcoin, ETH, and Solana with quantum resistant ledger. Exactly, bro. You stick with the majors. You stick with stuff that's more likely than not to win for sure over the long term, and it just makes things so much easier. Let you sleep at night.
Thoughts on diversifying lending / borrowing on Morpho along with Avi?
Yeah, of course. Nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it. Who is Clearwater?
Clearwater is a place in Florida.
I mean, that's the question I would ask because I would fucking know who Clearwater is. It's a place
outside Tampa. Very, very beautiful, warm, clear water.
So why is that the best place?
It's just super popular for vacation. Just very, very beautiful.
Okay. So, yeah, if you are interested, get yourself in a 10K fast track and that trip will be covered.
Put a QR code on screen.
Yeah.
Bam.
But obviously use my link. No, I'm joking. I'm new to crypto. I don't know nothing. Sorry for the questions. I don't think that's absolutely fine. You've already learned about staking. You've probably already learned that, we were trying to not take you away from staking, but take you into something that can maybe give you a much better return for your time investment. So it's absolutely fine. 6-7 question mark.
6-7
question mark. I don't know what that is. That the meme you guys are always talking
Probably.
about? I don't know what that means. I'm just not too old for this shit, but I just don't have fucking Instagram. Okay. So I don't know what you guys are talking about. You have to keep me up to date with the memes. Do you find crypto to crypto pools easier to manage? This is interesting. I'm going to tell you a story on this. Or USD crypto pools. This is an interesting thing because we've changed, I would say in 24, at least for me, we used to run a lot of, or used to teach if guys had Render and Solana. That used to be our first base to go in Orica. Do you remember those days when those used to pay really well?
Crazy.
So really what you're asking, asset to asset pools versus assets to stablecoin pools. What are your thoughts on that right now?
Asset to asset versus asset to stable?
Yeah, so really what he's asking is
I don't think it's
easier to manage.
I don't think it's that much harder if you truly understand what you're doing because you're just charting two assets. There's more movement you have to be able to catch, but typically the right assets are correlated, so they're going to move together. I think the power is they usually in a normal market they usually are paying less than the stable pools, but right now they're very, very similar, which makes them attractive. But the appreciation you get off of those pools is very, very high. Now the downside is you also are double exposed to assets if the market moves down like it has. But as long as you're able to chart those, just chart it against Ethereum, chart it against Solana, whatever the two assets are. They're very, very lucrative. Often the yield is smaller. Right now, it's very competitive because everything's low. So it's very, very nice and a lot of appreciation potential. Jake, question for you.
Can you see this or no? You can't see that. I wish you could see that. I'm going to give you a point on that.
Question for you real quick, Jake. With your 130K DeFi portfolio, how do you manage platform risk? For example, chain and protocol. Although Aave was not hacked, but if it was, the capital's exposed. Do you spread your risk? Do you spread your liquidity?
Oh, I spread my liquidity. Whoever's asking that. I always teach guys, it's just like, I understand the risk with VFAT. A lot of guys are saying, well, you don't have to use VFAT. If I didn't, just talking about VFAT, like you don't have to use VFAT, right? The point I was going to make when I show this on screen, which I don't think I can, but I'll tie back into the asset to asset. You could just directly go on Uniswap because mine is on Uniswap right now on the Monero chain. If you want, that takes up that little bit of risk. Aave, a lot of people panicked. It was probably 2 weeks ago. I don't know about you, but like, I didn't even fucking notice it because I wasn't doing RS Kelp ETH. Like I would have never noticed that if I never had Twitter and a YouTube channel. I would have never fucking noticed that. It would have been normal plain sailing for me. But obviously some guys noticed it, right? And they were a little bit panicked. So I think Aave have really, now they're all good, right? They stood the test of time. They got together, like they put in the fucking work because that could have been a disaster for most platforms. So that not only gives me more trust towards Aave because they had $300 million in bad debt, right? So that's giving me more trust, right? Because they survived that and nothing changed for me. So I don't know. I stick to what I like. I literally run my pools with MetaMask, VFAT, and Aave, and I keep it super, super simple. So I would probably say like what would be more risky to me is maybe the underlying asset, which for me is Ethereum, which is not an issue for me because I like it anyway. So if you're running some pools, RaveDAO, Pengu, Pepe or whatever, there's more risk for that. But if you already had them, hold them anyways. But I don't know. I just keep my seed phrase safe. People always say in my channel as well, like, oh, your MetaMask is going to get hacked. Bro, I've had YouTube for probably 4 or 5 years or whatever. And I've shown my MetaMask live on camera, not my seed phrase, like literally every single day. And nothing's fucking happened. I think if you're safe, you keep your shit offline, you should be fine. I've had no issues. So, yeah.
Yeah, just to follow up a little bit. I mean, diversification is not a bad thing. What I would do if you're trying to spread it out is just first off multiple wallets. You guys that watch me, you know I have like stuff broken up into multiple wallets all the time. Some on different devices. There's stuff that's not on this laptop that's at the home computer or just on the phone. Like stuff is broken up, right? Different wallets. So if you ever do fuck up and you sign something, which like you were saying, should never be in that situation. But if you're doing something, you're clicking a bad link, you're clicking scam links in your email or tokens that get airdropped to you following the link. Well, survival of the fittest, you're just getting weeded out. But at least it's one wallet and not all of them. But you can, for example, if you're lending on Aave, you could have some on Morpho, like the other gentleman was commenting, where you have your lent asset spread, different blockchains. So you might have some ETH and Bitcoin on base chain, and you have some on mainnet, and you have some on Arbitrum or something. Like you can have things spread out. So that'll help reduce your risk. As far as the true risk, though, I mean, Aave, very, very safe. Very, very vetted. It's being checked all the time for exploits. And, you know, they survived a hack that wasn't even from them, right? So there is risk there, but Aave is somewhere very, very safe. And as you go down to the alternates like Morpho and et cetera, that's where it starts to get more risky. It truly does. But spreading is the best way to manage that risk there.
Okay, can you see this now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So this goes back. I want to target that asset to asset, right? So obviously, if you can find good pools or good coins that correlate, this for example was maybe halfway through my 2024 Brett and Ethereum play, right? So it was like half the earnings or half the amount of time I was in, and it was an asset to asset, but I would say it was a strong asset versus a strong asset at the time, but turned into a weak asset. So on averagely, this pool at this time was doing about $300 every single day, which is crazy. The average kind of like before that, and then when it got to peak Brett with all those fees, remember we make money on people buying and selling Brett and Ethereum. So this is when it started to get crazy. And this was a wide range. And it got to the point where I was earning like $500-600 per day, but averagely 3-4, whatever, right? You can see the liquidity here at this type of recording was about $80,000. The profit and loss, I believe this was against HODL. This is on Crystal. So this tracked about how much you're up compared to HODLing. Would that be right? I think it would be. But the problem with this, I still got out at should have got out way more. It was maybe about $10,000, $5,000 in profit, but it should have been way fucking more. But I was compounding a lot of that back in the pool, which in hindsight was great. But obviously Brett went to shit, right? That's what happened. Brett went to shit. So if I didn't do that, I would have been in a massive fucking loss. Not a big loss because Brett is still alive and I made a lot of money just buying more Brett. But I was cashed out to Brett, which is a big problem because Ethereum kind of stayed the true of term. So you have to be careful when you're doing asset to asset. This correlated for maybe a few months, maybe a little bit longer. But in hindsight, this was a meme coin against a number one altcoin, which was Ethereum. So you have to be careful. They can't pay well. So yeah, you just have to be careful. But this worked out better for me, but it was more of a learning experience for me of how crazy pools can be. But there's a reason why I'm not running these kind of pools anymore, unless they're like fun play pools, like Black Hole, AVIX that we ran, Zora, Ethereum that we ran. They're fine, but I wouldn't risk the farm, which is probably a pillar farm at the time, on this because I'm really just betting on Brett to survive. That's what happened. So they both work. They both can work asset to asset, like Bitcoin, Ethereum. I don't think they pay that well. That's probably why I'm not doing it. But it just depends, and that ties on to the next question that I have, which is wide ranges. We get this question all the time. Do you recommend the wide ranges over automated market maker services like Steer? I don't know.
Of course.
I don't know what that is. So you're gonna have to time this. That rebalance tighter ranges for you. Clearwater is beautiful. I grew up in Brenton.
Yeah, it's probably close.
All right. So what is Steer and like why do you recommend wider ranges?
Oh, it sounds like an automated vault is what it sounds like, where they're doing ranges and they're running it for you, they're rebalancing for you. It's exactly what Ryan, remember when we said don't do the Sui vault?
Yeah.
They did the Sui vault and it was great. And it was, see, I told you, and then it was bad.
Yeah, we don't like to rebalance. A lot of guys have said, Jake, have you rebalanced yet? I'm like, no, I haven't rebalanced my Ethereum bills. I haven't rebalanced. I'm not planning to rebalance. I'm going to have to do something soon because really not to the downside. My bottom range is $1,000, but eventually my top range is $3,100. That's going to happen one day. So there is going to be some of that. But if you're rebalancing all the fucking times, and I don't know how much fees they're taking when you're rebalancing Steer, probably a chunk.
The impermanent loss.
Yeah, the impermanent loss is going to come in. So yeah, wide ranges. The real reason people don't like wide ranges is because
money per day.
Is because they don't have a big portfolio. That's why, and you're going to make less money. But I would always chuck the question back. It's like, okay, and what? 0 or $100 per day or $50 per day is better than zero.
If you want a big portfolio, maybe you should do what the big portfolios are doing.
Something to think
They're
about.
not going to.
Something to think about. You really think the bigger guys, like the big guys, I'm not even talking about our guys like Grant, like the big guys around tight ranges? I don't know. I don't think they are because they don't need to. Asset to asset, really need to watch the preset widths. How wide can we spread?
I mean, you can technically go infinite.
Yeah, but there's probably a pro con. Like you wouldn't do $1,000 bottom range on Ethereum to $150,000 Ethereum, right? Would be a little bit opportunity cost missed out. But you know, my ranges are tighter than yours, more to downside. Yours more up heavy top. It just really believes what you believe in at the end of the day. But if you bring in the Abbey stuff, you have that infinite game. Brett is coming back.
And just doing a little second order of thinking too, and realizing, okay, if I spread an extra $1,000 up on ETH, let's say, okay, my APR drops by 20%, but how much more appreciation am I going to actually get? And then figuring out, kind of reverse engineering the math on that. That's a lot more appreciation. I did a video, or was it a live? It was a live stream a couple weeks ago on Sui, and it was like a couple 100,000 different. So it's worth checking out, because it would have taken 5 years in that tighter range to make up for the appreciation difference for an extra 20%.
Your laptop's going to die. Okay, get burning questions in that we right now. We've kind of said all we need to say, at least I have, on like my story with crypto. The guys out there on the fence, which I'm seeing a lot of you guys, give yourself the week challenge to set up one pool, one farm, one pool, get everything set up, and then come back to us with your results. Because you can probably monetize a lot of stuff that you have in your portfolio for you. And it will be tough. VFAT is, even with guys that we're teaching, it's just like, okay, they've never seen this before, right? So it is going to be a learning curve, but once you get it, you get it. And then you just keep going from there, and it really unlocks, that, as cliche as it sounds, passive income. I don't like to use that word, but it really can be as 10-minute a week job, 20-minute a week job, depending on your ranges. If you've got tighter ranges, you're going to be more hands-on, but it just depends how you want to run it. But yeah, you got any burning questions? Because your laptop's going to die.
Nothing, Chad. Right on. Once you understand that, light bulb comes on. A lot of potential. Been watching you fellows off and on. Parker made me look at pools more different now. Cool. I mean, not a lot of anything to address. Not a lot of questions. Everyone's locked in.
Brett is coming back, Sean. Maybe. Is it? Let's check.
If you believe that, monetize it while you wait. I still got a little Brett pool going.
Have you? On ETH or US, or where have you got it? Like USDC?
Not
or
white ranges, wide ranges. Wide, maybe.
Yeah, it's coming back. But this was where the volume, this was where I was getting paid, guys. Like 2024, like the buy time. This was
20
amazing.
cents, I remember.
Yeah. And it was here's the thing. You're supposed to look at me when I say here's the thing.
So here's the thing.
This was a coin I already held. This is the biggest thing. Like, I didn't go out my way to buy Brett. I bought Brett before he really like introduced us to like this kind of concept. So I already held it, right? And I was like, well, I might as well fucking put it to work. And if you go back to my YouTube channel, 2024, I was already fucking talking about it, and then I started to fucking run it. So I didn't go out my way to sell Ethereum, sell Bitcoin, sell Sui, sell Solana, whatever higher market cap altcoin was, to chase yield. I already had a big chunk of Brett in my portfolio, so I just put it to fucking work. So that's the difference most guys need to understand, is we're not selling Bitcoin to go and chase yield on a shittier market cap coin. Like, you should already have the assets you have, and then you just plug them in. I have 9 positions opened, and opened my first the base chain yesterday.
First what?
I don't know, Tristan. My first Nini.
What the fuck?
Justin, give me some more context. But you have 9 position opens. Okay, you've been in the game. I'm out of my Brett pool right now because I don't want to buy it back higher. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Let me see one more time. I didn't even.
Second bottom.
Knee. Yeah. That's Justin, though. He's usually pretty locked in.
Hey, Justin, you're either high on Zins right now, or you just Nini. I don't know what that means, bro. But if in the next 3 minutes you can tell us what that means, we can give you more context. But you've been in the game for a while, so that's good. You got 9 positions opened. We had one guy, Kyle. Love you, Kyle. He took us to a restaurant called Tommy's that served, what was it?
It was low-key so good, but so bad.
What was the meal though? The fucking slop.
Like a chili cheeseburger.
$8, and it looked like dog shit. If you ever go to Tommy's, I dare you to try the $8 chili thing and open it and try not to gag, because it is something different.
The chili
Yeah.
Chili was crazy.
Yeah, but he has 26 pools.
But you liked it better than Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Give me your Chick-fil-A rating. First time having Chick-fil-A yesterday.
Here's my rating on restaurants so far. We've got to still hit some ones. Should we
Yeah.
hit one?
Yeah.
I mean, you're hungry?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to hit a new restaurant. Okay, here's my rating. So when I arrived in Vegas, jet lagged as fuck, didn't know what I was doing, a little bit scared. I decided to go to, the taxi driver recommends me to go In-N-Out. I've heard of that. It's big. And I go to In-N-Out, and I was flabbergasted by not only the service was good, the amount of people that were there, the vibe was good. And I said to the guy, just give me something. And he gave me two big kind of burger things. I think it was number one on the menu, big burgers and some fries. And I'll tell you, it was honestly the best fast food. I don't eat fast food, but it was like one of the best meals I've ever had, to be honest. And I was like, wow, this makes a lot of sense. Why you guys are a little bit beefy. Then after some Gordon Ramsay kind of meals in Vegas,
All the nice restaurants.
we and Parker decided to come back and do a restaurant tour. We hit Freddy's up.
The airport.
Freddy's is clean. Freddy's is clean. That sauce is to die for. Then we also hit up Chick-fil-A. Beautiful restaurant. Amazing service. Nice lemonade. Not the best, but nice. Amazing. So that might be In-N-Out. Then we hit Wendy's. Now, I've been dying about Wendy's and talk about Wendy's for years. Wendy's is a big thing for us in the UK. It looks so clean. It's like we don't have it, right? We don't have it. We go to Wendy's, and I'm disgusted by the service. I'm disgusted by the look of the kitchen. I'm disgusted by the manager's non-smile. And I'm disgusted by the slop $3 burger that we get delivered. Didn't want to eat it. We should have just left it. It's a 0 for me. I'm so sad. Because we think Wendy's is a nice little, orange, ginger hair girl, and she's going to serve you a nice... It's not a restaurant. It's fucking disgusting. It needs to close down. And then we went to Longboards.
That's local, so they probably won't know what that is.
Okay, Longboards is good. Local. Weird vibe. Surfers kind of guys. I don't know.
Surfer Hawaiian.
But In-N-Out doesn't beat Chick-fil-A. Doesn't beat Chick-fil-A. I'm going to take him to Nando's in the UK, but yeah.
They said, welcome to USA.
But it's good. You guys have got a lot of options. We don't have that.
If there's anything we missed that's like countrywide, drop it in chat. We'll make sure he hits it before he leaves.
Have you seen Dirty Water? I think that's a joke.
This
Clearwater.
is a
Okay, that was the typo. Justin, the first pool and base I have 9 positions opened, and okay, I got you. Sean, my USDC CBBTC pool on Aerodrome is printing really good on Aero emissions. Going to swap that for Aero for more CBBTC. We'll love to hear that, Justin. Sorry, Sean. Oh yeah, Wendy's is terrible here. Why didn't you guys fucking tell me?
We tried.
You did. Five Guys. So Five Guys should be on the list. So we have Five Guys, but we don't have really. We have like one Five Guys, maybe two Five Guys.
I would take him there, but he has it at home. He's just never eaten it.
But I'm not going to eat it at home. I wouldn't go out my way. So I'm not. Kyle dragged 7 hours for Tommy's, and that's not including going back. So I would never try Five Guys. So maybe Five Guys is on the list.
I gotta plug his laptop in, bro. It's gonna die.
His laptop's going to die. So yeah, Five Guys we do have, but it's like I've never hit it up because it's just like so out the way, and I would always just choose Nando's. Do you know what I mean? So you guys don't have Nando's. So that is one thing we do have over you, but it's not really fast food. It's clean chicken, clean chicken burgers. Kind of like probably what I wanted to order In-N-Out, but you wouldn't let me. Oh no, Chick-fil-A, but you wouldn't let me. Kind of like that.
You had to try the original deluxe.
So I have tried Shake Shack as well in Bangkok, and I have tried what's the other one that Nick made me try in Dubai?
Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's.
Because I'd take you there too, but you already had it.
I did like that. I really like the. Nick loves Raising Cane's, man. It is. So yeah, Wendy's is a big fat L. Wendy's is worse than Tommy's, bro. Wendy's is worse than Tommy's. So
McDonald's level.
Yeah. So okay.
Taco Bell.
Check out Big
Taco
Chicken.
Bell?
Never had Taco Bell. Check out Big Chicken, founded by former NBA star Shaq. Big Chicken.
What is it?
Big Chicken.
No, we have like Dave's Hot Chicken, but he hates spicy, so that gets rid of a lot of the stuff.
Have you tried the burger where it's water inside?
What?
His username is Sogma Toilet. So we have to be a little bit careful. We don't know if you're being legit. The burger with water inside.
What?
That doesn't make any sense. Sigma Toilet.
He's high.
I've heard of Nando's. Okay. Seems like everyone in the UK raves about it. Yeah, we've got the meme like, oh, you got going for a cheeky Nando's, but it's clean. It's clean. You don't really need to cook if you live in like Glasgow because it's just so clean. Like you can just have it if you're into the gym. It just works. I think I have one not far from me, but I haven't tried it yet. Really? Oh, so you must be in the UK. But you say everyone in the UK raves about it. You don't have it in USA at all.
No, not that I
Zero.
know of. Yeah.
So get yourself a Nando's. Yeah, what the fuck is a water burger? I don't know what he's talking about.
You say what's a burger?
Water burger.
Yeah, I don't know. We have a Whataburger.
Hmm.
Maybe typo. But again, username, maybe not.
Yeah, username. We never know with these
Username's
guys.
Clog My Toilet.
I've kind of lost my train of thought with the title of this video.
I'm so hungry now.
Yeah. Where should we eat? Send us off.
Problem is at the lake, there's just not a lot of that chain food. So like those big names we couldn't find.
Well, the good news is we got a fucking Corvette. First time being in a
There's a car
Corvette.
show today. We might go.
My car show went to.
Maybe we should film a vlog today.
Yeah, guys, Corvettes are crazy. I can understand why USA guys would probably buy a Corvette.
We haven't even done anything in it.
Yeah, but I can understand just understand why people would buy a Corvette over like a Lamborghini Huracan, like a base entry Huracan kind of older model, because it's probably cheaper, right?
Oh yeah.
Way cheaper. It's probably just about as fast. It probably looks better to some people if you spec it right, kind of like yours, and it just feels muscly. Like Hurricanes get really fucking annoying at some point. Like it just becomes just like, just too loud, comes uncomfortable. Usually uncomfortable after 3 hours yesterday driving that thing, to be fair. But I can understand, because you could get a Corvette and then you can go and buy some fucking Bitcoin and Ethereum at the end of it. Do you know what I mean? If you buy a Lamborghini Urus, it's like your insurance is probably going to be super high through the roof, and then fuel's going to be pretty bad as well. And it's like, oh, now I'm not going to crypto. So I can understand.
Bang for buck.
Bang for buck.
Smiles per gallon.
Okay, you tried Chipotle?
Chick-fil-A, yeah, you tried.
No, Chipotle. I'm retarded.
Yeah, you've had before.
I've had
But
Chipotle.
it's fire.
Where do you guys think the market is going now?
Everyone's calling for like 45 or going back down, and I see a lot of evidence that makes sense. But at the same time, like, I don't care. So if we start going up, I'm more than happy. If we just go back down to the 60s, that's fine too. It's like there's a lot of evidence that says we could go down, but as more everybody, whether it's all the influencers I hear now and then when I hear their videos, everyone on X calling for 45, the more everyone's screaming 45, the more that I'm like, yeah, we're probably not going there.
Yeah, and
Same way at 125, everyone said 140, 150 was coming. Look how that played out.
It ties back to what we teach, man. It's like we care, but we don't really care. As long as we're in nice, healthy ranges, we're doing the Yabby kind of stuff. Like, it really just brings us fresh air. Kind of like the fresh air here behind me. It's nice.
And if you're looking to buy because you don't have any, just start DCAing in. And then if you get the opportunity at 45, just lump everything you have left in.
Can't we just get some fish in the water where you're at?
I mean, she said that somebody caught a big ass fish out there. I don't think
Where?
we're supposed to eat it.
There's
She's
no
just
way.
fishing off the dock.
Really?
Yeah,
I think that's illegal, is it not?
probably to eat it. But probably set it back and it's fun.
Yeah, so we can't eat it.
Shoot a deer.
Do a fat burnout in the vet?
No.
No, sir. How many fish are in the liquidity pool? I'm in the US, but just Googled it. The Nando's in the US there's Nando's in the US, this guy's saying. The Nando's in the US is supposed to be similar but different than the one in the UK. I think I don't know, I can't be arsed to Google, but I think it's not Nando's. It's maybe some sort of replica restaurant. Because all the USA guys I speak to, and I speak to a lot of guys in US, especially in Thailand, most of my friends are from US. And
DC, Illinois, Maryland, Virginia, Georgia, and Texas.
So there is.
Nowhere close.
So there is actually Nando's in the US.
Maybe Chicago.
Michael Saylor's STRC product is buying too much BTC for the price to dump. So that's what he was talking about. He gave this big presentation, 2 days ago, I think it was. So he was on stage. And yeah, he was really, really going hard on this. So he is buying a lot. Which is good for everybody. It's probably not good for your low market cap altcoins. So just be careful. And this is what kind of sum this off, because I'm getting hungry. Kind of sum this off. What I've really learned in the title of this video in the last 6 years, because that's really what I'm trying this into, is like, I don't really want to buy the shitcoins anymore. And the shitcoins for me could be some of the strong altcoins. Like, look at the gaming industry. Look at the coins on them. They're all down to the toilet. Most AI coins are never coming back. Okay, most meme coins are they're pump and dumps, right? You always get a little bit of fun with them. But most coins really are not going to survive, in my opinion, to be honest. And this is why I've just stuck to Bitcoin and Ethereum for that main kind of portfolio I'm running with you guys on the channel. It's because, like, I don't know where these coins are going to go, so I don't want to start making a bunch of yield and really getting you guys excited. And then one day the coins that I was running has went to zero. It would suck both ways because most guys copy me, and it would suck as well because I'm not trying to lose 132 grand by getting an extra few $1,000s in yield per month. So yeah, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some other altcoins outside of that is really where your focus should be, especially if you're playing the longer term game. And it'll get to the point when you build up a big enough Avi loan, Avi kind of strategy, VFAT kind of pools, where like you really don't need to touch the sketchier stuff unless you're doing it for a free bet from the pool profits. So that's what I'll tell you. If you are here, I'd feed you guys at my pub. Ultra Justin owns a pub.
Really?
Yes.
Where at?
Where's your pub? Because that's a UK word. You guys have pubs. Would you say bar?
Set something up. Hang on.
Okay, he's fucking going to set up probably a meme against me. Yeah, next time, Justin. Where are you at, Justin? Isn't he buying it under the table so it doesn't affect price? Yeah, but he's taking more Bitcoin off the table. Remember with Bitcoin, there's only 21 million ever. And really, there's never going to be 21 million because people have lost their Bitcoin. So there's probably only maybe 17, 18 million actual Bitcoin left. And everybody's scooping it up. Everybody's scooping up. So my goal to you, maybe not this year if you've got a smaller portfolio, is try and get yourself one Bitcoin. Try and get yourself at least one Bitcoin. That should be everybody's goal. And it's going to be tough. But it's going to be a lot tougher when Bitcoin's at 125 again, 175 again, 250 one day. It's going to be a lot tougher to do that. Exclusive chef at an Irish pub. Oh, bro, Ultra Justin's is a chef at a pub. He must be in the USA. That means you probably serve Guinness.
Drop the location.
And we love Guinness. We love Guinness. What are you trying to put up?
I was trying to get audio going so I could play the zombie video.
And you can hear in that audio just, my shit's lagging, bro. That's all you can hear.
I know. Wait, I think I might be able to.
Do you do Mary Jane? What is it?
Weed.
Ah, why do people
I
call
haven't in like 2 years.
I don't. I've done weed one time in a bong with Alex, and it was one time. And it was like, okay, we're going to do this one time, see what happens. And it was the most retarded thing I've ever done in my life. So, not dissing people that do it, people that have medical stuff to go to sleep, whatever. But I wouldn't do it recreationally to have a good time.
Which food is better, UK, Thailand, or UK? So maybe US. Thailand's just against that bang for buck. Thailand is so cheap, and you can get such good food. Like we had, for example, it was like $100 for 2 tacos in Vegas. Stupid. In Thailand, $100 would get you more steak than a family of 4 could eat.
Yes.
It's like insane, and that's like also the bougie experience, like everything.
Yes.
So Thailand, like, it's just unmatched.
And it also depends what you're trying. Are you a fucking fat USA majority guy? That's not you guys. You guys are winners. But are you a guy that likes to eat fast food all day? Well, USA is the best place to eat if you love fast food all day because you've got so many fucking options. You come to the UK, you're going to be starving. You're going to be bored. Your belly is going to be like, I need a new flavor because my dopamine's fucking shocked.
Doesn't capture audio. I was just seeing.
Okay. But UK is good, but it's also boring. Maybe London's a little bit different, but I'm not from London. But Thailand is like, people just think it's all Thai food. It doesn't. I've never eaten a Thai dish in my life, and I've lived in Thailand for so long. So like, you can get Italian restaurants in the malls. Like you can get clean food like chicken and rice. You can get nice steak. You can get beef tartare, which I've fallen in love with. So you can get whatever you want. But I would say if you're on a healthier diet, I would say it's almost impossible in USA unless you home cook your meals to live a fucking healthy diet. I don't know about you, but I would say it's tough. Like it's because where do you go? And a lot of people inside of our 10K Fast Track group, they've went to like some of these other countries in Asia, Colombia, etc. And they've came back to USA and they felt great. But as soon as they land back in USA, even with clean foods, they feel like shit because they put so much stuff in your guys' food that you don't even know about and your body can immediately feel it. So USA is tough to stay healthy, I would say, and just feel good all the time. Like I feel trashed right now because I've ate 5 fucking restaurants fast food back to back in the last day. But it would be tough if I didn't home cook my meals. And I don't like to home cook meals. I'm too busy. So, yeah.
I'm trying to see if this is sharing. I don't think it is.
Check
the stream.
I know how to pour the perfect pint of Guinness. You've never tried Guinness, or you had a sip. You don't like it? Yeah.
I haven't drank in like 2 years now.
Some people say it tastes like coffee. How much is it to buy a cow in Thailand? Well, I can tell you how much it is to shoot a cow in Cambodia, and it's about 10,000 baht. If you would, I wouldn't do that, but it would cost you $300 to explode a cow with a rocket launcher. Believe it or not, that's a thing over there. But I think that's kind of sad. When you tried it, what happened? With weed, I mean, I felt retarded. I mean, we just like lost all, and I felt terrible the next day. I slept amazing. I'll say that. I slept amazing, but I didn't feel rested. I just can't understand how people smoke weed all day and try and build a business, focus on building a good portfolio, managing their lifestyle, because I was just not feeling good. Are you guys planning to relocate? People ask me all the time, when are you going to settle down, Jake? When are you going to buy a house? I couldn't think of anything worse for my lifestyle right now. I literally live in a suitcase and I buy fresh clothes wherever I leave. I had to go to JD last night because I ran out of clothes. I got fresh clothes again. We're good to go.
Yeah, I'm out to play this video for him.
Okay. Real quick. I believe that I like to travel right now and I don't like to be stuck to a location. But if you do plan to settle down, yeah, maybe buying a house is a good idea. But it's just like, for me personally, I like to always be able to move, and I don't want to lock up hundreds of thousands of pounds, $100,000 in a place. I would rather just monetize that from pools and just stay in hotels and rent Airbnbs with my friends and just be less stuck.
I'm gonna cut our audio so it doesn't echo. Hang on one.
Those what happened? Safety.
Oh shit!
Beta team.
Oh, my shit's lagging. Oh wait, there's another. Shit's not even working. There she is.
Infected. See each other's eyes. We're coming in from above. Infected with our mind.
Oh.
Spikey,
Hang on.
go for the head of the box.
Get back.
Oh.
Welcome to Phobia.
Audio back?
Audio's back. Oh, that was so fun. A little VR out there.
Yeah, try some VR. I think that beats the shooting range every single time to me, because not only are you shooting things, it's not the same, but it's just like more fun. And that's one of the things we do. Like, people think that our 10K fast track is just some group where we're like shy away. Like, those are guys from our group that came out to Vegas, and you know, we networked, we ate food every single day together. We did cool experiences. We went to ATV, we did go-karting, we did escape room, we did this VR kind of shooting zombie game. Like, we're not afraid to hide away, and we love meeting with you guys. So it's just like, it's the best of both worlds. We want to make money. We're on the same path. We all have crypto portfolios, but also we just fucking like to have a good time. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
So
Be at the next mastermind.
next mastermind, we'll drop dates soon.
Clearwater locked in.
Yep. Edinburgh locked in. Doesn't sound so good now. And then
Thailand, of
and
course,
Thailand,
January
one of the best
/
ones.
February.
So we want to
It's
do,
cash flowing, so you can just use your pools to pay for the trip.
yeah, and we want to do one where it's like it captures everybody. So Thailand's difficult for UK and especially difficult for USA guys to come. That's a full day to get there. So if we can do 3 a year, and maybe one day we do one in Australia for those guys, but they can come to Thailand if they want. Just don't tell the wives. But yeah, that's one of the things. That's what we do. We love what we do. And yeah, how much was that VR per person? I think it was $39.
35, 39, something like that.
Pretty cheap, man.
It's fire.
I mean, you spent $50 on a click of a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Look better than that.
yeah, I mean, yeah, why would you want to do that? It was
It's the birthday one. The birthday one.
the birthday ending. The birthday ending. Was it his actual birthday? No,
It was Friday, so maybe today.
I didn't even know that.
Happy birthday, Aaron. When you watch this.
Yeah, there you go, Sean. I sim race in the VR. We know you do. So that's, yeah, I love VR and I love escape rooms. That's like my 2 biggest things. But the problem is, if I locked in that and they had that in the UK, I wouldn't be here on YouTube. 100%. I'd be gone. Amazing. What's the portfolio requirement to join? Just book a free call. We always say this because our guys can help you. You would speak to Chris, Alex, or Ryan from him. and it's a free call. The worst thing is you waste 30 minutes. The best thing is you take away something away and you learn something, and you join the group. So smaller portfolios, depends what you have. But our guys, what we tell them to do, and like we treat them like our family now, we don't tell them to go and sell you something. Like if you're not qualified or you're not in the right mindset, they're not going to let you in. And that's obviously good for us because we don't want guys out there that aren't serious. But if you are qualified and you're ready to get to work, the investment will pay for itself, hands off. So just book a free call. Where was it? It was in Vegas, in the whereabouts? Venetian. So yeah. All right, guys, I think I'm pretty much done. Unless you got anything else you want to add.
GG boys. Scan the QR code. Click the link down below. See you on the other side.
See you next time, guys.
GG.
Peace, peace, peace.